Why not?
Bobrix has correctly joined the channel.
See him high in the air, see him right there, see the glare up there. Well, I've got a bike in my garage, you've got a bike on my lawn. We're both on the beat, love until dawn. See him high in the air, see him red stare, see that glare up there. Well, I've got a bike in my garage, you've got a bike on my lawn. We're both on the beat, love until dawn. Fall up to me, fall up to you, fall up to me, fall up to you, fall up to you, fall up to you, fall up to you, fall up to you.
Until the rest of these are colored, we're not starting.
Floating by on a hammock of clouds. My mother makes me jerk chicken sandwiches almost what like every day. I wear blaze up proper with homies but also alone for mine. Job blaze up proper with homies but also alone for mine. There's a storm brewing over the Caribbean. The rain clouds will cleanse the scene. smoking every day. Believe that you're buried. Feels like we travel with no plan. And return to the earth. Smoke up a plenty. Holding out open hand. Job blaze up proper. With homies but also alone for mine. Oh yeah. Ira blaze up proper. With homies but also alone for mine. Smoke weed 420. Smoke weed 420.
Dragon smoke, weed smoke, bingy bingy high. Zion love, one fire, iris sky in the eye. Dragon puff, me puff green till me hit the sky. Dragon smoke, weed smoke, bingy bingy high. Zion love, one fire, iris sky in the eye. Dragon puff, me puff green till me hit the sky. Ghost sky fever, long neck breather, pretty sky weaver, puff grand vizier, dragon float shiver, stress degreaser, I'm picking neither, huff stand nearer. Babangy, buddy baggy, batty boo, dragon smoke, weed smoke, draggy bangy through, huffing, stuffing, 1 and 2, Zion fire, sky of love, now turning shades of blue, lamby la la lee, la 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 me la la loo, dragon smoke, weed smoke, biggie draggy, how about you? High from fire, one love, take another puff of 2, take no other dragon, weed, bingy, pass another spoon. Ghost fire fever, short neck breather, dancing sky weaver, pack grand vizier, dragon sting shiver, fresh vandalizer, I'm smoking either, puff stand nearer. Guilty by association, smoking up by association, dragon smoke, weed smoke, bingy drangy high. Zion love, one fire, iris association, smoking up by the
Peanuts the kangaroo was a peaceful soul indeed. Peanuts the kangaroo was a smoker of the weed. Every now and then he'd take a stroll on down, make pupils as they smile when he go round the town. My weed man is a kangaroo now. My weed man is a marsupial. My weed man is a kangaroo. Said my weed man is no man at all. Not that that's a bad thing, my telephone don't ring ring. It's my kangaroo guy hopping down the lane. Back door is ting ting, I pick up my sting sting and smoke it up till up is all she wrote. Peanuts the kangaroo was a peaceful soul indeed. Peanuts the kangaroo was a seller of the weed. Every now and then he'd take a stroll on down, make people's mouths dry when he go round the town. My weed man is a kangaroo, yow. My weed man is a marsupial. My weed man is a kangaroo. Said my weed man is no man at all. Not that that's a bad thing. My home alone you got me sing sing. It's my kangaroo got singing in the rain. Back door I hear his ding ding. I get off my big beat and smoke it up till up is the highest note. Ooh, it's a bounce around. Chicka, 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 chicka. Ooh, it make you hit the couch. I walk up, put the cash in his pouch. Yeah, can get your zip for the bounce. Peanuts the kangaroo was a green soul indeed. Peanuts the kangaroo was a grower of the weed. Every now and then he puff on down, make moves not crocodile when he go round the town. My weed man is a kangaroo. My weed man is not a man, he's a kangaroo. Kanga into manga, gravity gangsta. Peanuts the kangaroo. He's okay on your allergies, folks.
Oh yeah. Hello folks. Hi, welcome to the show. We're finally starting to get there. We got the nails done. I don't want to lie too hard. This is the last song, but it's also a reference to directly, which I knew would be happening. Honestly, I did. You guys know Grand Theft Auto, right? You guys know Australia's a bunch of butthurt cunts, right? You know what they did? They banned Schedule 1. So, ta-da. So, Peanuts the kangaroo, he's got a fucking job down there, you know what I mean? Peanuts the kangaroo's got a fucking job down there. Shit. Hopping fucking door to door, giving a pot some more, making that shit hit your floor, making that shit hit your floor. You be smoking some more, get that pot at your door. From the Kangallivery guy, there he is. Go get the door. Go get the door. Our weed man's here. Our Kangallivery guy is here. All right. So yeah, Australia banned Schedule 1. Do you not believe me? You don't believe me? You don't fucking believe me? I didn't even pull that up. I just fucking remembered that while we were listening to that song. No kidding. Australia banned Schedule. Hello, folks. Hi, welcome to the show. Yeah, however you spell. The indie game, was temporarily removed from Steam, not banned. Okay, it's good to get some clarification on that. A developer confirmed that the game was removed due to a misunderstanding about Australian classification rules for games sold on the platform. All games sold in Australia need a classification age thing rating, like PEGI 18 or whatever the fuck. And the developer initially believed this only applied to physical or console games. They're now working with the Australian Classification Board to resolve the issue. The game remains playable for existing users, and the developer has assured fans that it is not banned yet and is actively working to fix the issue, whatever that means. Now, are they going to modify the game to accommodate for stupidity, or are they just not going to have it available in Australia? Because I'd rather the latter. Fuck you, Australia. Stop shaping my game experiences. Shout out to Kanye. Push art, folks. Push art. They ain't comfortable with it, but push art. I ain't comfortable with Kanye's song, but push art. We gotta have art. That's what we do. That's our existence. We are specifically Americans. We got some freedom of expression here, motherfucker. So let's crank some shit out. Let's start the show. Let's turn me up. Ba ba ba. Turn me up on your mic. Turn ba 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 ba. Hello. Hello. Wake up. Okay. Wake up. We're here. Shut up. Okay. Shut the fuck up. I live in low-income barony. I'm putting my headphones on. Give me a second.
I live in a low-income barony. Me and my yeomen derive all our income from the export of unlicensed potions and tonics. I have plenty of concubines in my harem, and if you don't believe me, you are welcome to come to my address. It is the Dark Castle at the peak of Tortured Demon's Peak. Take the first left from the Oakville Forest. But be warned, I own many cursed swords and am extremely deranged. If you stand against me, you stand against my legion of skeletons, ghouls, goblins, and monstrous critters, and all of us are complete knaves and villainous rascals. Even as we speak, my monkey men are conducting shenanigans in your demoscene. Let your gaze not meet mine, lest you be slain in a ride-by, bisected in twain by halberds as I come galloping through town.
Ben Shapiro
I kind of noticed this. Hold on. What is he
having
saying? What is he saying? I kind of noticed this. Hold on. This hair is fucking so goddamn thick. It's hard to deal with, especially with nails sometimes. And, heat and, just the littlest bit of hair gets in the way, and it's, fucking such an effort to move. So, give me a second. I just did my nails. The thumb works. The thumb has not been done. Okay. So I can use my thumb. Did I scratch any of my nails with hair movement? No, I think the pinky is the densest, and from my lick test, I didn't taste any, chemically tastes. So, I'm pretty sure I'm good to go. Okay, we are purple and black today. Why? Because we're purple now. We're purple. We're not red or blue or any of that shit. And when you wear a red tie, it means you're blue, Trump wore a blue suit or whatever to a funeral, or that kind of shit. You like to wear opposites of what you are type of shit. But if I'm purple, I'm purple. I've been blended. So, okay, let's do this. If this hair is not flipped just right, just this shit, get the fuck off my head. Okay, great. All right, are we ready? No? What is this? What is this now? Don't conflict. Don't conflict. No conflict, bro. No conflict. Give me a second. No conflict, bro. Shut up. I like putting on the green one when I have the purple, because it's more like I'm a flower, right? Like I'm a pretty flower. So the red normally stands for blood on your hands, right? But trans people don't care about their own support or their own rights. So they want to spill their own blood. So now we're just putting the death one on from now on, because you guys want death. So refer to yesterday's episode when you beg for your own death through supporting fucking Hamas and Houthis and Hezbollah because you want to fucking sit here and suck dick over some fucking stupid ass war that Hasan fucking supports. So I'm done. It's not red anymore. It's black. It's death. You're dead. You're all dead. You have a self-death wish from external sources. So if you don't want to fucking kill yourselves, you want other people's to do it. So you're doing like suicide by nationality. It's fucking amazing. Suicide by stupidity. Like, it's very fucking stupid. I don't understand it. That point aside, we're not really here for here. Point aside. Yeah.
Pretty
We're not here
bad
for
few
here.
days. He has not been happy.
So,
One
it
of the
looks
reasons
like
for that is Kanye West came out with a new song.
he's been transformed. I think he's libtarding. I think Shapiro is finally getting to the point where it's like, all right, that's enough. And it's like, yeah, that's enough, dude. Like, you have to fucking come to a point where there's a equality, there's a circle, there's a spin to things. Not your spinning thing. There's a spin. You eventually go around. The pendulum thing eventually goes the other way, etc. That's even with you, with me, with everybody, with individual thoughts about little things here and there, etc. So Shapiro seems to be blowing up slightly by like 10 to 20%, if you ask me. Shapiro is now 20% blued out. So what's it going to do to his mental as he changes into something that's more sympathetic for different types of peoples? You know, what's that going to do for all of you? What has that done for all those Facebook boomers? Anyway, let me pick this thing on my teeth. I get it? That's better. Okay. Kind of smells funny now. I think that's been on there for like a day. There's a piece of sausage. Pew. Anyway. Good morning. Are you old? Yeah? Did I brush my teeth? Shut up. Shut up. They're clean enough. Should I start the show yet? Welcome. It's the first half hour, or the first 20. That's not so bad. Okay.
Ben Shapiro.
So technically, I don't even have to
My
get into my real
sources are
content
telling
yet.
me that he's
I
actually
wait until
not
about
a
half
fan
an
of
hour
the
in
song.
sometimes.
He doesn't think it's
so.
catchy. He doesn't think
What?
it's as clever.
What? How? How
This
not?
not a single Israeli news outlet reported that he didn't want to meet with Bibi. This is already propaganda and fake. Yeah, but don't you think that's a bit of a
Excuse this
selection
sound.
bias there? But I don't know.
And fuck
Anyway,
you too.
let's go back. We're gonna take a look at it.
So he now has a new song
yes, he
titled
does.
Heil Hitler.
HH.
So just in case you were still pretending that Kanye West doesn't hate Jews, I'm pretty sure he hates the Jews. I
Well,
mean, two things can be true at once. One, mental illness. Two, hates the Jews. Both can be true. And in fact, in Kanye West, are true. So he's now cut an entire music video. Again, this is all about
Candace Owens like your
transgressiveness.
best friend or whatever,
It's all about
dude?
transgressivism.
Right?
That's all it is. And so many of the people who are parroting the Heil Hitler Kanye West song are doing so because they think it's fun to be transgressive, and all rules must be broken, because if you're standing up...
Are you ready for this shit? Where is this? So I've been working on something, okay? All right. It's a musical morning for me. I'm having fun. I don't have anybody who ever watches me, so there's really no pressure to actually do my show. So give me a fucking second, would you? It's really just kind of me hanging out on a camera. And then I watch myself, so I remember what I've watched myself watching, because I have like a tard brain that remembers things like that. There you go. Okay, where's my thing? Hold on. Was that on here or here? I think it's on here. Oh yeah, why is that? Question mark. You could still hang out with folk on Discord and stuff. Anyway, where is the... There we go. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. I don't think I can do it without the actual song going, though. And I don't know where it starts, actually, so... Right? Where's the song start? na 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 underwear, na 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 beast mode, na 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 na. Look at fucking Mr. B's channel. Why don't you fucking subscribe? Na 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 na. Subscribe to me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. It's getting to it. Give me a sec. It's right here, okay? You like this? Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Fossils digging up in research center. Dig and dig, diglet. Fossils digging up in research center. All my pokies round me saying dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. All my diglets round me saying dig, diglet. She using my dig in my plans. Diglet and making her dance. Diglet, dig, diglet. She using dig in my pants. Diglet is changing the stance. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. All my diglets round me. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. All my diglets round me. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Yes! Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. All my diglets round me. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. Yeah! Diglet, dig, diglet. All my diglets round me. Diglet, dig, diglet. Yeah! Shit, yeah! Dude. Diglet, dig, diglet. Diglet, dig, diglet. You like that? All my pokies round me saying dig, diglet. Shit. Fossils digging up in research center. She was in digging my pants. Diglet is changing his stance. Shit. She was in digging my pants. Diglet not making her dance. That's so fucking good. So good. Thank you, folks, for that. That's dude. So, a celebratory mode. Guess who's getting a fucking band? Band boys, we did it.
Hasan telling Asmon to unalive himself. So Hasan was
We did it, boys.
Apparently,
We got him.
said that. So, I
It
know
is a lot of
exactly what
effort,
made him
period.
mad.
You
in
could
this
just
clip,
start
by the
doing
way.
like a
I said the
weekend
reason
thing as
how I
well,
know you're not a
comma,
real
there is
journalist
people
is
who
that
do
Bernie
that.
Sanders won't sit down with you for more than 15 minutes.
I don't know, dude.
And I could, because like he's a Bernie simp, and
But
so am
it
I
would
to an
be less
extent,
stress.
right? And I guarantee you that's what made him mad about this whole clip. Like he didn't care
Okay,
about anything
sorry.
else. I guarantee you it was just
Sorry,
that
I'm here
one
for
thing.
this.
Is he
Yes.
suggesting seppuku? I think this is clearly the
Seppuku. Shit. What else would be a good one there?
implication.
Huddy cuddy.
Right? This is clearly you should be yourself. Like you can't say that, right? 'Cause
Okay.
it sounds bad. So you're just gonna say whatever is closest to that.
Yes.
The thing is,
It's
that,
hyperbole.
if he's
It's
complaining about my
hyperbole.
living conditions,
Ugh.
I think that he should look in the mirror because it seems like I'm living in his head. Every single day he's tweeting about me.
Who
He's
gave you
talking
that
about
one,
me.
dude?
He's thinking about
Who
me.
gave you that
Most
one?
of the time that
Holy
I talk about
shit.
Hasan,
This
it's
guy
because
is
he's
a
talking
wall
about
of
me.
amazing.
Like, that's about
all right?
it, right? And then also, like yesterday, it's like my fault
Dude.
that you got detained by the government. And
He
for
takes
like what, an
criticism,
hour
but he
or
takes
something
it
like
well.
this is it.
Shit.
And so anyway,
Asmon's
this is
fucking
what
beastly.
happens.
I would be annoyed
and this, it
and
gets
angry
even better, guys. It gets
to have
even
started
better.
shit with
so
this
he's
man.
obviously
I would be mad at
unhappy
myself.
About, I don't even know why. Like it's just probably
So-
some bullshit. And someone
He takes it
third
too well.
grade English. Someone said
Not a
I would
good-
do excellent situation.
not a
Why?
good idea to
It-
start
it's
shit
not a nice
on
thing
that
to say.
level
Let's be
with
honest,
this guy.
Right? But yeah, and so anyway, let's. So he's acting like a
As a
crazy
boxer, as a
ex-girlfriend.
mental
I can
boxer,
see that.
this guy can take
And,
some
where
fucking
is it?
blows.
So
I tell you,
he
that
actually,
shit.
if you can believe this,
Okay.
I didn't even believe this. I had to, like, I was going to predict this, but I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that in predicting it, it would be like such an ego move to do.
No, you've really
that
fucking
I would
done
just
it. You
look
really
like an
did it.
asshole saying it. But it happened. Hasan was
Diglet,
invited to
Diglet.
speak at a university yesterday, and
You guys a Diglet? You a
Can you
Doug
believe
Trio?
that?
Are you a Doug Trio? Huh?
can you believe that? Wow.
Can you believe
He's
that?
obsessed.
Pokemon,
Yes,
dude.
And the thing is that, and
it goes
my
with my other
favorite
song.
part about this, well, let me
Yeah,
see the first
sorry about your
part
Absol.
because there was a thing
Shit.
about Ethan as well. And
Retard
let me go
University.
back and I
That's
can
great.
find it again.
Okay, come on,
It'll
come
take me
on.
a second, but we're gonna
That's
get
fine.
to
Take
it,
your time.
okay?
Take it. Okay,
And
hold
he's
on,
just
hold
as
on.
you- yeah, and
This is
so
on
he
me.
talked about Apparently,
I apologize.
didn't see this
Let's
whole
keep
thing.
going. This is the
first
fresh in the
thing that
morning.
Hasan mentioned
We're
at his
really getting
University
there,
of
folks.
Chicago talk was Ethan Klein.
Yeah,
Naturally,
literally
right?
the
That's what
first
matters.
fucking thing out of his mouth. He sat down. Watch this fucking big pants, big boy.
I swear to God.
With these massive pants. What are these pants?
Not
dude?
even my pants
What are
were
these
that
fucking-
baggy in middle school when I was trying to be a goth kid.
If no one has seen, like, Beatles, Yellow, Submarine. I mean, I don't know why you guys aren't fucking making this comparison. They all look like, yeah, he looks like all of them. What do you mean he looks like them? Well, look, with the big pants and the fucking doofy fucking big legs and shit. What do you mean he looks like the big legs and the big doofy? We don't look funny like that. Shut up. It's the 70s. Y'all had bell bottoms and shit, but I'm amazed nobody's making that comparison. Especially these dudes, the blue meanies and shit, and the Sergeant Pepper himself, I remember, has like a particularly large. He looks like that guy. See that Harrison right there, but specifically like that guy version of him. See that? You see that, right? Okay, that's fucking Hasan right there. What do you mean I look like that? Yeah, dead on. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Like, it's reverse colors. That's it. Tan, black, black, tan. That's it. Oh, it's not very nice of you. Oh, I agree. It's not very nice. It's not your time yet. Here you go, folks.
This is completely over the line. I didn't even know you could buy Jinko pants anymore. Yes, no, I thought this was gone. Like the last
Pipes?
time I saw these was in 2005.
Some pipes. He's got some pipes on, right? Dude.
Where did this come from?
That's a good dig. That's a good dig. He's got
I'm
his
just
lead
kidding,
pipes,
guys.
bro.
These are
No, you're
probably
good. You're good.
$3,000.
They're probably like 3,000.
Anyway,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
go ahead and look at the rest of it.
Wow. What do you think of that music?
That's the perfect
Keep
intro
it clean,
music.
baby.
As soon as there was
Keep
a
it
Ethan
clean.
Klein mention, I was like, oh, I'm surrounded by fans. This is
That was the perfect music. He answered his question.
So
First
he
thing naturally that
immediately
came out of
brings up
him
Ethan,
was
right?
Ethan.
And
His
then
first
he
thought.
also goes
Wow.
and he's thinking about me. So even when it's not about me, it's still about me. So let's go ahead. Let's listen to this.
Fuck.
Here we go.
Malfunctions today.
Wondering what made you, I mean, I know it's kind of natural to your
Where'd my
interest.
thing
Why do
go?
you think talking about politics works for
There it
you
is.
on the platform? Like, what are the ways that you have learned to kind of crack that space if others haven't?
Somebody just passed in front of.
I mean,
Hello?
at first I-
The fuck was that?
The reason why Hasan is popular in politics is that he's a good communicator. He's online every single day. He started with good connections. That definitely
Online every
helped.
single day.
And I think
No
that he's good at
connections.
reading what I guess his base
I'm
wants.
good
That's
at
the reason why he's
reading
popular.
what my brain
That's
stumbles
the
on.
actual reason.
I'm good at making my
Destiny
own crowd.
made him. Well, yeah, he did have help, and he would
Destiny
admit
made
this,
him.
right? That Destiny did help him a lot at the
And then
beginning.
he turned into a fucking
Being attractive
psycho.
helps, but there's a lot of
So-
people that cover politics that are attractive.
Well,
yeah, sure, but like
of a
it's
certain
mainly like one of the big
renegade
differences
feel
that
and
a lot
shit,
of people
not
that are successful
necessarily.
have with people
I mean,
that aren't.
he's got that
is
bad
that
boy
they don't
edge,
put in
you know?
time. And if you
Yeah.
put in time and work, that automatically puts you above 95% of
He's
other people.
the-
Like I'm not even kidding you.
Here,
Like,
here,
you-
hold on,
you
hold on.
totally-
I really want to make this point. He's the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. 5 good boys, one bad boy, you know, or four good boys, 1 bad boy. So this is like the bad boy of the politics. He supports fucking terrorists, da-da-da. He's the fringe element of terrible is what he stands for, represents, etc. So he's a little unique in that. I wanted to make mention. That's why he gets so many of these weird little like death rebels from like you know, foreign weird areas. It's strange that I was thinking that earlier. A communal voice of everything that comes out of him and his crowd is just not American most of the time. Most of the time they're just not American and they're fucking crazy and they'll send you death threats and shit. So, yeah. Anyway,
Blow 95% of people, 99% of people out of the water just simply by showing up and working very hard.
At first, I wanted
That's
people
why
to
he's
talk
popular.
about politics because I thought like there were a lot of progressive people
Yes.
out there. I thought it was like good to show that
I'm
progressive
also
politics is
a pretty
not
good hard worker
shameful, that people shouldn't
on
be
that same
afraid
note.
of speaking their opinions on these matters.
It's like, it's shameful. What is this? The Iraq War? Like, what year is this?
What year
When was
is
the
it?
last time having progressive politics was shameful?
What year
Like
is it?
2005?
Yeah, seriously.
What are we talking about?
Nothing. He's just out of his ass.
Matters. And
Matters?
then
None of that
Asmongold became
matters?
the largest political content creator.
And this is my favorite
Direct
part
mention.
about
It's amazing.
all of these times that he's talking about
Direct
me,
mention.
is that every single time that he's talking about me, it's always a veiled compliment.
Yeah.
It's about how popular I am, about the fact that, you know, truly impressive that he's living
never
abroad this
actually-
way.
right.
Like, it's kind of funny, isn't it? That all of these cases, he's still, he's complimenting me.
That's pretty
It's
clean.
about how great I am, yeah. Like, it's really kind of funny.
Okay, we got it.
Every single time, living rent-free. Yes, exactly. Okay, so he's talking, of course, about me.
Shouldn't be afraid of speaking their
Right.
opinions on these matters.
Right, of course.
And then Asmongold became the largest political content creator on the platform, and some people know who that is.
Yes, some
but,
people know.
He's
They
the
do.
right-wing commentator now. The biggest
Some
right-wing
people.
commentator
Yeah.
in North
Some
America,
people.
actually. And now I'm like, maybe don't.
Bro, the glaze is insane.
Dude, just here. We're celebrating today. I don't care if I have to clear a couple copyrights and all the other shit. Some people. Girl. Some people.
He
Pulls forth.
a quarter ounce.
Some people.
Some people.
Some people.
Like-
And buddy was a muffin. That's it. We just had to look that up quick. That's it. Okay. I know it make Hasan want to cry. I know it make Hasan want to cry. But
Like, and by the way,
we're back.
I never,
okay?
like,
We're back.
I
back.
wasn't even right-wing. No, I mean, and
Hi,
also,
from the
as far as
copyright.
I know,
Hi,
there's
we're
not a lot of
back.
left-wing commentators
Hi, we're back from
that
the
are more
copyright.
popular than me
I
either, right?
saved
If we're
this
keeping count.
so we
but
can
I
make
don't
sure
really
to
worry
get it
about
here,
that. I don't
okay?
think about that. It's not a big
I
deal.
appreciate
And
you
so,
guys.
yeah,
I do.
like, where is this? And so, congrats, you're bigger than Joe Rogan? I guess so, right? That's crazy, isn't it? Are you really a far-right commentator? Well, I support women's rights of access to abortion. I'm aggressively anti-racist. I support universal basic income. I even bought one.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him extremist right. I think he's moderate, reasonable right. I think where I consider myself some kind of reasonable blue, even though I'm a psycho with my language, I think he considers himself a reasonable red, which is admirable. And I can get with him on certain subjects. Women's rights, abortion, blah, 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 fine. What's your thought on trans rights? But again, as I started the show today, and as my topic yesterday covered Hamas, Houthis, etc., think you should die, trans folks, gay folks. I'm more concerned about my trans folks than my gays. Why? Because trans folks are even attacked by gays who run bad gay ops against trans people. You don't know that? Well, then you're on the wrong internet. You're stupid. You're not paying attention to the life around you. They try to display trans as evil, this and that, because like they're pro-dick most of the time, the gay, anti, blah 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 types. So that's it. And a lot of the times they're like some kind of European, I find, when they're specifically hateful. I'll look them up on X. You know, I go into people's things, I look at them, I like to analyze, you know. Socioanalysis is a big thing for me. Working crowds, understanding people, understanding little groups, little fucking dumb stigmas and opinions and fucking things that make them mad, etc. So now he's really dragging his dick getting to the point. This is a 40-minute fucking video, and I've got it paused. I want to clip through it because I'm so eager to get to the fucking point. But if you can get under your opponent's jimmies, this is why I'll never fuck with this guy, by just being you. And his biggest ploy that set this little cunt off the last 2 days or whatever was him critiquing the fact that he's a bad journalist. He's a shitty journalist. Really shitty, just globs up, just fucking sucks off terrorist cock all fucking day. Just really fucking shitty at his job. Now, he gave him a backhand compliment and saying, oh, he's good because he's there. You know, he shows up. You know that worker that shows up and then just fucks off the whole day, takes a 3-hour break, says, "What? I'm working." That's exactly this. So, and then complains when he doesn't get everything that everybody else gets, but more. Yeah, that's this same cunt right here. We all know this bitch. And so he's showing up to work, but what's the work he's putting in? He's radicalizing that fucking group of people in the corner to not get the shit off the truck. Hasan, could you please stop fucking yapping your goddamn gums? We need to get the fucking truck unloaded, you dumb bitch. Hold on, me and my buddies are gonna go get a drink. We're lining up our brakes, okay? So, that's not how this works, Hasan. What the fuck you mean? You've been on break for an hour and a half, Hasan. Did you not clock it? I see you didn't clock it. You know that's illegal, right? Whoa. What do you mean? You're gonna get fired, buddy. I'm gonna report you, okay? I'm gonna report you. Oh. I'll tell Daddy. Daddy owns this Walmart. Okay, Hasan. Jesus. So, can we get to the death threat?
One of Hasan's union shirts whenever I heard they were made by union workers. And so, no, of course, I mean, basically that makes...
What union? What union?
Be a Nazi, right? Of course it does.
Oh, on his end. I was going to say, Hasan does not make shit under an American union. What? Making stuff under a union and making union label now makes us a Nazi. That's what I'm saying. Like, Americans can't win here. White can't win with whatever the fuck he peddles. White can't win. Gay can't win. Trans can't win. America can't win under what this man peddles. You dumb motherfuckers. Left or right, you dumb motherfuckers. If you're not paying attention to what the fucking little Politico Junior here is fucking spouting to our people. So, like I said to Sean last night or whatever, see you guys on Kick and Rumble, you fucking assholes. Fucking bye. Leave. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. Thank you. Nobody likes me either. So trust me. I know what it looks like. Dumbass. I know what it fucking looks like. Bitch. And that's not slander either, because you're fucking stupid. Legitimately, statistically, you're fucking stupid. Of what you've shown, you're fucking dumb. Statistically, compared to me and how many L's you've taken upon meeting, you fucking idiot. Statistically, you're a fucking dredge upon this earth, you fucking moron. Walk no more. Walk no more.
Talk about politics. It's better if they stay apolitical.
Of course.
That's how you say it. That's how you do
I
it.
think, like,
as I often say,
apolitical
sit
nature
down.
of the space
Walk no more.
is just a way to shelter your more reactionary.
So this isn't a death threat. This area is not going to be death threat.
People say that they're apolitical. Or
Anything
they say
with
that
this
they're,
on the screen,
operating off
I can
of
even
common
I can
sense
feel like
beliefs,
his
but,
anxiety to get the fuck down to it.
usually that just simply means
All right, what's the
like,
point, Asmon? Come on.
Not open about it. At least in my
Sure, in my opinion, right. So everybody who has common sense is right wing. Well, I mean, I think that, you know, again, it's a bit of a self-report there, but you know, I
and
really
that was a good
think that he
boil down
believes
too.
that.
Smart,
I would
right?
say so. I think he does believe that.
This is why I stopped
so
putting a hat on you.
Basically, I
Here.
got mentioned on
I'm
stage
gonna take this
at
hat
the
and we're
University.
gonna make it a
was this?
thing, okay?
Of Chicago.
We're gonna put the hat over
University
here.
of Chicago. Good for me. And so
My ghost is gonna
anyway,
be,
calling you the largest
the
political
cultist,
commentator
okay?
in the middle while you were WoW rating. Yeah, I was like, I was like playing Expedition 33 or something, and like people came into my chat and they said he was talking about you.
That's
and like
amazing.
I wanted to say that I'm like, oh, I knew this would happen, but I thought doing that would make me, you know, it'd be like too much of an ego thing.
Yeah.
But like, man, that's crazy. That is nuts, man. And how liberals find themselves on the opposite side of common sense? I don't know, man. I really don't. But your features in a new decoy voice video? No, I can look at it and see what it is real quick. Let me see if I've seen this before. Oh, this is just some bullshit before going to jail. Bro, this is the worst thumbnail of my hair.
I'm not paying attention.
I gotta say, I mean, and the thing is that, do you remember seeing that interview with Hasan, or that argument that Hasan had with XQC? This was like 2 years ago. His hairline was so much worse than it is now. I need to figure out what he's doing, because I need, bro, like, we've got to start this shit 2 years ago, okay? Like, honestly, like, this is bad.
You're
Fin
funny.
straight, yeah, I gotta do something about it. It's a
There.
bad fucking time. Go to Turkey.
Carbuncle is now
You think so?
in the cult.
I
Yeah.
gotta do something, man. This is. I mean,
That's
like, you
to
can,
show respect
bro.
to
You can
Asmon.
literally count them. You can count them. Like, at the point that you can count them, oh, we're starting to have some real
This
issues
needs to be
here,
more
right?
purple.
You need to support terror, and then you're going to get your hair back. Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to say, there's a lot of those. I mean, look at Stalin had a
If you
great
support
hairline.
terror,
Saddam
you get your hair.
Hussein had a great hairline.
Support terror, get your hair.
Propecia. It's actually a
Oh, see?
prostate.
Oh, wow.
But the thing about Propecia is that it does have a 1% chance of just destroying your dick.
Oh, wow.
Completely.
As
So
I
he's got
said,
ED.
guys, if
So
you
he's like
thought this
Luigi,
crash
he's
out was
frustrated he
over,
can't fuck or get hard.
I really
That's
hate to
amazing.
tell you this, but it's only just begun.
Yeah.
This is only the beginning. Let's listen. This is a live crash out. All right, here we go.
I'm trying to get the right purple. This is
They
really
do not know
difficult.
what they are talking about.
Because the blue and
Right.
black and purple and stuff. The background is very Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what y'all are both good with that
This
dead air
is
shit.
what
Please,
is frustrating
please.
about this process.
Right.
Man.
There are a lot of
Y'all are real good with
out
that
of
dead air
touch,
shit.
Yeah.
delusional, uninformed,
This is about me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
apolitical.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's about you.
Content creators out there, slop tubers in general.
Don't do that
or people
Obama
like
shit.
Asmongold,
Same idea.
or
Yep.
people
Don't
like,
do that Obama shit. I don't trust
or
you,
people
motherfucker.
like Ethan Klein.
Don't
like,
you
people
me.
that are just like.
Don't you me, motherfucker.
Why
I don't
isn't he
trust you.
talking about Destiny anymore?
Because they know. They know. What do you mean?
Because
It's
I
a thing
feel
for
like
him.
I haven't
He
heard
can't talk
Hasan
about
bring up Destiny in
Yeah.
days.
They just can't. They'll call him out for it.
Isn't that crazy?
So.
Angry for no discernible reason, or angry for
I have to
I'm
put it
not
above the
mad.
donut.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
whatever their own personal vendetta is.
What?
And they just basically fucking.
I was trying to you
delude
mad bro,
people
like you
into
mad bros.
Believing wrong things.
Sean
They
does
push
that
people
too.
into
They all do
believing
that.
Incorrect
These
things.
next gens, they push people.
Okay?
These next gens
Like?
do that shit.
You don't
33 and
have
down.
to agree with my positions
bunch
on
of fucking
this.
clowns.
But when I tell
35
you
and down,
something
bunch
about-
of fucking
You don't have
clown.
to agree with me, but
Whatever.
I am right. Okay, yeah, no. This.
On that side, at least.
Yeah, I
They're
say
crazy.
the same
They're militant.
thing.
They're psychotic.
First
So,
Amendment protected speech.
listen to the little psycho
I'm
boy.
telling you the truth.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
psycho boy. I'm sure you are. Little fucking self-obsessed little rat
Man,
boy.
and is there
Okay.
more of this? This could
Little
be
cunt.
a little bit more.
He's not a rat.
Is it
My
the
bad.
same clip?
I'm a rat. He's not a fucking
This
rat.
is what
Rat
is
union.
frustrating about this
Rats
process.
unite.
There are a lot of out
Rats
of touch,
unite, guys.
Yeah.
delude people
It's
into
just us out there.
believing wrong things.
Whether
They
you're a
push people
rat
into
king, whether you're a
believing
part of a
incorrect
fucking
things.
thing, or whether you're
Okay?
all alone, work
Has
that fucking
Hasan
phone.
said thank you to
Cha,
the government
cha,
for vetting him coming in from the other
Motherfucker.
country, by the way? Has he said thank you yet?
Nah, thank you, sir, for vetting me.
Not yet.
Cha,
I mean, he
cha.
should. He should. I mean, like, they're doing their due diligence, making sure that a lot of people don't come into the country
Dang.
that could have
I'd say
bad
that's pretty good,
intentions.
right? Yeah.
I feel like we haven't even seen a thank you from him once. This is
I'm pretty
outrageous.
confident now. Yeah, they're dry.
How ungrateful.
This quick dry shit's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Gray and
I
red,
don't
that's a weird
understand this.
combo,
Yes,
right?
thank you. Yeah, can't we get a thank you
Yep.
for this happening? Oh, and by the way, I never question whether this happened to Hasan or not. I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I'll take his word for it. I'll take his word for it. I believe it happened. Sure.
That's the
Why
reason
not?
for that. I'm gonna put black over it.
And instead, came by a bag of clothes. I
It's
don't
easier
know.
to chew off.
Government's
Maybe I
out
won't.
here
We'll
keeping his
see.
mansion safe, and this is how he repays him. Yes, he should be saying thank you. So, I mean, let's go ahead. And again, I guess he's not happy about this, but if you have a person
You heard me.
that,
Chew
and
off.
I don't know exactly what the relationship and the things are. Here, let me just actually, before he gets mad,
like that.
let me just say this. I think they should let you
It's just
come
little
back.
paint chips.
Okay, I don't want them to kick you out of
Eating
the
a bunch of
country.
paint chips? Am I
You're
crazy?
an American citizen.
Am I crazy for
you
eating
shouldn't
paint
get
chips?
kicked out of the country.
Do I eat
I
paint
know there's
chips?
a lot
I
of
don't
people
eat
like,
paint
oh
chips.
yeah, I want him to. Yeah, he's already mad. Wow, who could have guessed? And anyway, so this is. I don't want them to kick you out, but I think that somebody who's had documented relations with a identified and codified terrorist organization,
Right.
whether you agree with them being on the list or not.
Right.
I think that if you have had relations with those groups of people, that you should have extra questioning coming
Yes.
back into the country, and they should be a little bit more careful
Correct,
about it, right?
correct. I agree.
I think that's
1000%, dude.
reasonable.
Yeah, for fucking
And
sure.
it's not again
I mean,
that you it's not that you
I don't talk to terrorist groups. I don't try to fuck terrorist groups on Telegram. You know, I don't hit up terrorist groups to say, hey, what's the local rape of the week, bro? Like, I don't fucking terrorism. Now, if somebody's open about being terrorism-ish, I mean, they should be subjected to some type of questioning from some authority out there. I hope we pay those organizations to do those things at any fucking interval. We, not me. Anyway.
not allowed back. They just want to make sure that we're
Oh,
on
'cause
the
I'm a
same
lazy
page
bum.
and everything's
you
okay.
lazy bum.
That's all. I don't. This is the coldest take that anybody could ever.
I'm waiting for the
have.
death threat, baby.
And how
Drop
are you
me
gonna
that
get
hot
mad about
shit,
this? It's
motherfucker.
unbelievable. So I think again, listen, it might not come out immediately. Maybe Hasan isn't going to see it, but I think that really.
Dude.
I
I just smiled. Period. Wow, that's a
thank
really
you
fucking
for
big
this.
step up.
Maybe
period.
like
Congratulations.
something like that. We haven't heard him say
Exclamation
thank
point.
you at all.
Dude, you're
that
like
the system
2
is
steps
actually
away.
working properly. And yeah, I don't know what to say. This is the new one, but this is the beginning. Oh, they
Yes.
call me a fucking cockroach. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. We're gonna listen to this.
Okay.
It's crazy because like most days I only have I only have like 50 or 60,000 viewers, and he finally moved
Yep.
on.
You're getting worked.
Oh, okay,
You're
good for
getting
him.
worked. Good for you.
Good for him. He's
Good for
finally
you.
moved on. I was about to say I have almost 100K today.
What the
But
fuck, though?
no, that's like that. I'm surprised.
True.
Okay.
True.
Anyway, let's go back over. We'll look at the rest of this, and so we'll see what he says. Okay.
100%, the Trump administration is inadvertently working with a lot of these fucking dipshits. Yeah,
Right.
I did say inadvertently, and they cut it out to make it seem like I said the Trump administration is working with these dipshits. Trump administration is inadvertently working with a lot of these fucking dipshits. Yeah,
Right.
I did say inadvertently, and they cut it out to make it seem like I said the Trump administration is working with these dipshits. It's so...
Who's they and when and where and what are you even talking about at a point? Who's they? What are you talking about?
He's right. He's right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He was
though.
misquoted, and that word was left out.
But yeah,
and
that's
that
a
gave
big word.
impression.
That's a big word. I'll give him that
Semantics?
one. Yep.
No, he's right about this.
This one, he's dead on. Inadvertently changes the entire fucking all that shit right there. Oh, you might be able to clip me on one of those where I was actually supporting Hasan, but I might have just done a perfect little fucking tile right there. You know, the more I think about it, Elon did not do a Heil Hitler, okay? Elon did not. With how much I sit here and do it on camera and just think about the movement itself and how much I'm tossing to the back to the crowd, how much I'm showing my placement with my hand and shit, and my tism, fuck it. Dude, I'm in the Elon forgivest bin just because of this asshole now. I'm turning purple now, okay? I'm turning purpanese. I think I'm turning purpanese. I really think so. Turning purpanese. I think I'm turning purpanese. I really think so. I'm turning purpanese. I really think I'm purpanese. I really think so. Bop, bop, bop. Turning purpanese. I think I'm fucking purpanese. I really think so. Bop, 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 bop. Bam, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Purple. Dead.
That's true. The clip was edited in a way to make it misleading.
Great. Misleading! Yes! I love those D words. Good strong D words. Yes! Do that shit.
It's
Dick
so
that
silly.
bitch down.
It's
Yes.
so silly.
Yes.
It's so disingenuous.
Disingenuous. Yes.
These dipshits are
Dipshits.
playing
Yes.
It's so bad faith, but it doesn't even matter.
You're bad.
Look at the
Ooh.
disdain that he has.
He's right though on
This
this one.
fucking
He's right here.
cockroach.
Disdain. D words, strong D words. Think about it. Discourage.
100%.
All right, I can see
Death.
why he's mad, and the
Darkness.
inadvertently being cut out is
Drudgery.
deceptive, and it should not have been cut out.
Deceptive.
That was unfair to Hasan. And
That is. That's very.
If I
That
had
one is
known
fucked
that,
up.
I would have called it out.
Okay.
All right.
If you
I
ever
can say that. That's
hear,
fine.
see a clip,
this
and
is
it
the
looks
reason,
like
see,
it,
by the
sounds
way,
like it,
This is the reason why I'm the most fair person.
where is that
Not
original?
No. I don't ever say that. Because I respect you guys. I don't
wanna
want
see
you
the
guys to
original
get
on
some
this one.
bullshit. I don't want you guys to hear something that's not true.
I never
I'm not a
remembered
propagandist.
hearing that one.
I care
from
about what's
Nux.
true.
So
And the fact is that
he
cutting
will
that
double
word
check
out
something
does definitely change the
mentally
meaning,
or make sure it's
and
in
it changes
context
what
before he
said.
presents it to us. I love
It
Nux's
does.
shit.
And that's
So-
fair.
At least I believe he has never used that.
Let's listen
out
to
of
the second
context
part of it.
clip. I'll put it that way, but yeah, fairly certain. How certain?
Every single
99,
MAGA
95.
bootlicking
Okay.
dumb fuck
Like me.
online, every
Right.
single Asmon Roach fan is operating on that same boundary where they just like don't understand how
Right.
much of a severe violation of their own personal
Then I
fucking
do
rights this
space
is.
out a lot when this fuck talks. So maybe
Your
I'm
approval
wrong.
rating by the public is as
I
low as the
hate his
Democrats,
voice.
21% elbow.
Elbows in. Why do you guys do that? They do that. They do that. They pick and pull. Your approval rating by the public is as low as Democrats. Oh, this is that. Yeah, I saw that the other day. That was a good one. 11 hours ago? I saw this the other day. I might have seen.
I want to pull up his messages in my chat.
Where did I see this? This was
Give me a
fucking
minute.
great. Was I just watching Asmon? When?
I got you.
Okay. What do you? He's investigating?
Bro, all this guy does is talk shit.
Okay.
That's it. That's literally his only two messages are talking
Makes
shit.
me happy to see that this channel gets more views.
Who is this guy?
Hey, Boomer got you.
Jesus Christ.
Boomer, dude.
Your approval rating by the public is as low as the Democrats, 21%.
So Facebooks, dude. The Facebooks are raw. I agree with a lot of the Facebookers. So they see me. And they think I'm a representative of like the, cat box stuff and shit. But like, my dad's an old fucking like right-wing hippie. You know that, right? Like, my white one. And my other dad, we've had enough about him. This is not related to that. But my white dad, yeah, he was like, he wasn't a Republican hippie, but he was pretty much conservative hippie. He was a conservative hippie, and I used to give him shit because I was like, you're such a hippie, but you're not a fucking liberal, you're not a Democrat, you're not a fucking like. He's like, I vote with the guy who's gonna win. You know, if I feel it that direction. I'm like, but you're not picking that like, you're not team A, team B. And he was like, you gotta stay fluid, bro. So a little bit more hippie on that shit. And he often went a little bit more right-wingy with his politics, voting, etc. And eventually Fox News started like warping his brain and shit. There was an article back in like 2011 or some shit about like Fox News is making my dad a right-wing radical. And like I read it and I was like, yeah, it's kind of what's happening. And then he died a couple years later. So anyways, that's what we're dealing with here. Okay, phase out. See, just a bunch of dead silence is too much. But that's what we're dealing with here. I'm just kind of a mixed bag. I have a lot of influences. Oh my god, these three fucking people. Oh my god. Can we fuck off anymore? Let's fuck off more while these guys fuck off. Anybody want to say anything? Add to the conversation? Anybody have any thoughts?
Okay.
Right? What is this? Anybody have a query?
Of improving this space and making it a kinder, more inclusive space, and Asmon just sends it on a rocket back to fucking Nazi hell.
What? He really waited for a good stinger, didn't he? What is that?
A decade of improving this space and making it a kinder and more inclusive space, and Asmon just destroys everything in 6 months.
What's that about a Nazi rocket? Dude. Sends it on a rocket back to fucking Nazi hell. They're gonna be saying slurs again by next year. Yep. That's what you guys want. That's what you guys want. So understand that you are the Nazis. You are the Nazis. You're the Nazis. About a year or two ago, you weren't the Nazis. Now you're the Nazis. Nazism flips real fast, and right now, the blue team is being the Nazis. Easily as of the presidency, the blue team has been full fucking Nazi. Not blue team, though. I want to say green team. So the green team, the progressive radicals have gone full fucking Nazi blast in their ways of super fash. I'm the fascist, baby. So they're really fashing their fucking ass off, and it's been a lot to deal with. And America in general, ultimately, will just fight fascism. Because we're freedom. The other fuck word. So maybe fucking take a second or two to sit the fuck down, humble yourself, eat my fucking cock for calling me fruity, and crawl in a hole and shut the fuck up. Bitch. Learn your place. In America, where we're equal. Learn your place. In America, where we're equal. Rich fucking cunt. Rich fucking bitch. You ain't shit. You ain't worth nothing, motherfucker. The more you think you're more than a fucking ant, the less you are to a fucking ant. Speaking of which, do you want to see my painting? I'm going to show you my painting, okay? Let me take another blast of this, and I'm going to go grab my painting real quick. I made a painting. I painted. Guys, you won't believe it. I painted. Yeah, I painted something. Are you ready? I painted something. Okay. Ooh, look at this.
Federal agents detained and questioned Hasan Piker at O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, and I don't care if you love him, you detest him, you don't know who the hell this big-bodied, small-headed bastard who every picture looks like he wants to make out with himself is. But the situation in this news, at the very least,
so is Phil a fucking Trump-tard?
Because it's not just this outlier situation that's happening in a bubble. But for some of y'all that don't know, Hasan is one of the biggest political streamers out there. He's got millions of followers across Twitch, YouTube,
Come on, Phil.
Name it. And to list every controversy or notable thing,
Let's
that would
go,
be its
Phil.
own video, but
USA.
he's especially known for speaking out on behalf of Palestinians as well as against the actions of the U.S. government. With what just happened, you have him claiming that his detention and interrogation were not random.
This is when you pull the flaming fucking sword out of your goddamn heart and slash that motherfucker into parts. Yes, this is what
one of the
this
things that we
is.
need to note here, because we're talking about someone trying to enter the country. We've seen a number of instances. Is that Hasan was born in New Jersey, and
yes,
the
USA,
saying,
fire of your heart.
Into the country on Sunday after traveling to France
Let's do it
to celebrate Mother's Day. And with coming back to the country, he had hopes, though not expectations, that everything was going to go smoothly since he was accepted into the government's global entry program, which normally speeds up security checks.
I said, what was that, a month ago? I said, even on camera, I said, I can't wait until you fucking leave, because we ain't letting you back, just like that doctor bitch. What happened? We almost swept you up like that doctor bitch. You want to fucking attend a fucking funeral of a terrorist and then come on back, y'all? Nope. So get detained, but not of your own will. He detained himself. It's quite stupid. So let's listen to it. He willingly gave them all the questions and repeated the same, like, I'm not a terrorist. I swear. I swear. Blatantly lying about him formally just outright saying, I'm a terrorist. By these means, I'm a terrorist for these organizations. I love them. I suck their dick. I glitz up their warriors. Look at this guy. I call him One Piece. He's a Luffy. He's so adorable. Oh, can't you see? Don't you have some kind of heart for him? Look at him, Ethan. Don't you have some kind of compassion for him, Ethan? I have put him there on our debate. I have put him here on our screen to waste your time, dear Ethan friend. Now you will watch for 8 minutes. No, he will refuse after a minute or so. to watch any more of the glitz up. Luffy. Thank you. So this guy just glats up fucking warriors all day, glats up fucking terrorists. Shit, okay.
For pre-approved low-risk
So yeah,
travelers
what's
returning
that?
to
You
the States.
detained
Instead,
yourself?
He said what happened was that he was stopped for additional questioning
Okay.
and saying that it wasn't that bad, but that it was a very strange experience overall. With Hasan then later expanding on the experience in detail on his stream.
They knew who I was.
And we totally
they
clopped
were ready
that shit.
to.
We were clopping
They
all
were
over
ready
that.
to receive me.
We were fucking clopping.
Let's just say, and it wasn't a very warm welcome. I get to the global entry line, and they're processing everybody expeditiously.
Okay.
You walk up, boom. You walk up. Immediately
Snot.
they take your photo of your face.
Dragon.
And you walk in. Gets to me.
They got
Take
you.
a photo.
They
Boom.
got you.
Walk in.
Boom.
Instantly. The Customs and Border Patrol agent goes,
Hey,
"Step
what do you?
aside, sir."
Hey, what are you doing?
From there,
here,
Hasan
buddy?
says that he was
Hey,
taken to
come
a
on over.
detention area to wait, and saying that the others that he saw there it included terrified families and an old lady in a wheelchair, and that none of those that he spoke to were U.S. citizens. And then eventually being called in for questioning. And with that, he had
Terrified. They were terrified.
Surprisingly cordial, but also claiming that the
I mean,
feeling
yeah.
was kind of undermined by the fact that the entire process is supposed to be intimidating. But you also had him saying that he wanted to see exactly how far CBP was going to go, and noting that he was.
Hey, I'm not in support of like alienating and all that other shit. I'm not in support of that.
Idea. He was very
that's what
candid about
won.
some things, including his views on Donald Trump.
There were definitely areas
That's what
where
won.
I was very revealing
And now we're doing
about my
this.
position.
That's what
knowing
won.
full well that they know exactly what they're looking for.
But like, to be fair,
I
he's
saw no
supportive of
reason
fucking
to,
terrorist groups. So
hold back on
what
certain
defines
things.
them as
So
terrorist
I
groups?
said, I don't
know.
like Trump.
Mass murder. Doesn't matter
I
if
was
it's
like, what are you gonna
genocide.
do?
It's mass murder.
It's protected
and it's
by the First
non-stopping.
Amendment. I don't like
and
Trump.
it's very
It's on there
abusive.
saying that the
It doesn't matter if you
interrogator
don't
seems
like
sympathetic,
Trump.
and he
You're
also
in
noted that the
support of
agent identified himself
people
as
who are
Iraqi.
attacking
Hasan said he
things
might
that
have been
we're
part of it and saying he
allies
might have
with,
lucked out in that
supposedly.
regard. But that
And
said,
then you
when
say
he asked
a bunch
why
of
he was being
anti-USA
detained, the
shit
agent
because
reportedly told Hasan
we
that it was
bother to
routine.
stick
Hasan
up for
then claiming
ourselves.
that
Fuck
rather than
right
questions
off.
about
Fuck
Trump,
right
there were a
off.
lot about his views in connection to Israel.
They're asking me about Trump. They're asking me about like Hamas and
good.
He kept saying stuff. He kept saying stuff like, "Do you like
Peace.
Hamas?
Bye.
Like,
You
do
do.
you support
Bye.
Hamas? Do you
Bye.
think Hamas is a resistance?"
Let's make sure to Lumi. I know you're the placeholder for this wondrous fucking design down here, but we have to put this where it properly belongs. Yes, Lumi. I'm sorry, Lumi. I know it was keeping your head warm. I apologize. But it's supposed to be right here cuz we know the truth, Hasan. We all know the truth. We've been here before. You might be 33 and you might have not been in America or an American citizen or whatever when 9/11 and shit happened, or when all that other shit happened, or when all the effects that were affecting fucking all the shit that was affecting Mudahar and shit, when all that was happening, when the unrest was happening, when people had to like make sure to respect, when I was a libtard who was saying like, hey, don't be hateful, blah blah blah, to other people, and like be mutual to skin color, kindness and shit, and skin doesn't matter, folks. Skin doesn't matter. Not that I'm colorblind, but skin doesn't matter. I'm not colorblind because nobody else is. I'm losing vision in one eye. Does that count? Does that count? No. That's why everything's crazy looking. But beyond that, this is all intentional style. I have a certain style. Let's not get into that. But we know what you are. You've been quite blatant about it. And to question you additionally about it, when we've heard you send death threats and all this other shit, I mean, what the fuck do you expect at a point? I'm sure the other people around you didn't fucking send death threats to U.S. senators on platforms that reach potentially. How many fucking people know at this point? How many fucking people know at this point that you have openly made death threats to U.S. senators? How many fucking people know? And you're just getting away with that on a global level, too. I didn't even think about that. You know how fucking weak, stupid, and shitty that makes us look? That we're not holding you accountable for any of that when it's literally a fucking law that if you do a thing, that a thing should happen? These fucking rich people, especially this type of shit that's walking the fuck around us, these Nepo baby shit stains, not to call you shit, but to call you a poop stain. I want to specifically clarify that. Since you used a very, very bad specific fucking slur towards Moody, I wanted to clarify that. I apologize for that. Maybe I'll say poop stain from now on. You're very poop stainish in what I want to insult you with, I want to call you poop. I'm gonna call you male fecal. So this is down to like a child who can't properly fucking change his drawers and wipe his ass. You know what I mean? That's more what this thing acts like. Snot dripping down its fucking face and shit. Fucking stinky pits. Fucking doesn't take showers. Fucking rolls around in the dirt and shit. That's more what I imply when I'm trying to use that. So to be fully in context, that's more what I mean. Like a former stinky child who didn't learn how to take fucking showers until all the kids at fucking school shamed him enough. Shame, shame. Stinky, gross, gross boy. Gross, nasty. Go fucking get in a fucking tub, you fucking gross bitch. So that's more what I hope to employ with that. But we know what you are. You've told us what you are. You fucking terrorist supporter. You've said in so many words, in 2 different ways, if you want to call me a terrorist for these reasons, then I am. And you said that in an intricate way about being pro-Hamas, Houthi, Hezbollah. Not just the people, not pro-Palestinian, not blah, 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 blah. Specifically, pro those fucking those factions, okay? With their employing child labor, etc., all this other shit. So you've specifically said you're pro that. Now, Pappy has some power. Pappy's got some power over there. Pappy's got some financial power. Pappy's got some military sprinkles in there. You know, they always got military sprinkles because there's crazy little groupos over there. And then there's, you know, the whole problem with have you ever heard of like Iran, Iraq, fucking like Turkey, that whole area, and like how we have to deal with them, like you know, stop Iran, stop Iraq. Which one was it? From building nukes and shit, because they're always trying to like fucking infinitely murder the fuck out of people over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get that, right? Like, no? Oh, because again, 33 or whatever the fuck, and has been through this in the USA, you know? Has already been through this in the USA. So when I've been labeling him as America's second more metaphorical 9/11, he's metaphorical 9/11, number 2. That's it. Which Frogan thinks we standardly fucking deserve, which everybody thinks we deserve. And we've heard the certain anti-white sentiments off of this person, and anti-white fucking rantings off of Sean Whack, as people call him. As we've heard these people be abhorrently racist towards white people, or have these notions about fuck Westerners, or fuck their culture, or fuck these people, fuck what they are, fuck everything about them. At the same time, we haven't heard them, you know, take any responsibility or show any kindness towards, or even say that we'll accept the opinions of, without screaming racism back at them, without screaming some kind of bias, fucking bullshit coded in fucking lies, garbage, and dissonance. You're not paying attention to the fucking main point, okay? So when people see that you're not paying a fucking attention to the main point, they know that you're walking the fuck around. So your answers given to the dudes asking about the terror questions were bullshit answers, and they saw that, and you still have an eye. You still have an eye on you, and you deserve to have it on you. And I want the next time you fucking leave to go attend a funeral or some shit, that you just can't come back. I don't care. I think we should just revoke his fucking citizenship. Can we just get to that point? He was born here, but do we have any proof of that? So Trump is the guy that did the Obama fucking birth certificate proof thing, right? Trump, pull that shit here. Please, dear God, just do it. I'm kidding, but, you know, that'd be funny, right? So I'm going to be predicting of the future and say that now. And then in 3 months when it shit happens, I'm just going to say, see, like 3 months ago, I already fucking called it. I'm not only the canary in the gold mine or whatever the fuck. I'm the psychic canary in the gold mine. I forgot to grab the picture. Oh, dude, you're going to love this picture, okay? I'm going to let Mr. Pirate fucking dick sucker fucking kill the Filipini guy over here, fucking supporter, to fucking ramble on for a second.
I kept saying a couple different things. One, in terms of
I'm gonna
Israel
go grab
all
the
wars,
picture.
I was like, I'm on the side of civilians.
Let me get this off.
I
so
want
it's
the
not
endless
on,
bloodshed
Phil's
to end.
Phil
I
doesn't
am a
deserve
pacifist.
That shit.
I
You
want
aren't,
wars to
you're
end.
the
I just
you're a
kept
piece of
repeating
shit.
that over and over again. Every single time he asked me a question, I just kept repeating that. And every single time he asked me a question, a leading question about Hamas, I
I'll
want
let you-
wars to
I'll
end.
let you
I
listen. Here.
in terms of like Israel and all the wars, I was like, I'm on the side of civilians.
What a fucking
I want
liar.
the endless bloodshed to
What a
end.
liar.
I
What a
am
fucking
a
liar. They can
pacifist.
smell lies,
I
dude.
want wars to end. I just
Lie
kept
to hell.
repeating that.
Lie
over
to
and
hell,
over again.
bitch.
Every single time he asked me a
Fucking
question,
spoiled bitch.
I just kept repeating that. And every single time he asked me a question, a leading question about Hamas, I kept saying, the United States State Department recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization. The United States State Department recognizes Hamas as a terrorist organization.
And from there, you had Hasan saying that the questions went from being about his views to asking if he had any contact or involvement with Hamas as well as the Houthis or Hezbollah.
Straight up. That's literally what this conversation was about. And it's not even a joke. Like,
Okay,
literally, they straight up
you guys ready?
tried to get something
you're gonna
out
like
of
this one.
me
It's backwards right now. Okay, hold on.
that I think they could
Okay,
use
I'm gonna show you my
to
painting,
basically detain me permanently, which is insane, because there is no direct connection or direct involvement.
But ultimately, with all that, while Hasan speculated they were looking for a reason to hold him, he said, what it was really all about was intimidation.
I think they did it because they know who the I am, and they wanted to. They wanted
should
to,
know who the fuck you are.
Put the fear of God into me. Obviously,
good.
the reason for why they're doing that is, I think, to try to create an environment of fear, to try to get people like myself, or at least like others that would be in my shoes that don't have that same level of security, to shut the fuck up. And for me, I'm going to use the privilege that I have in that moment
in my country
to try and see
to where that
what
would even be relevant.
they're doing.
You fucking fool,
because
you asshole.
every single thing that they ask me.
Anyway, here, hold on, just. So I'm gonna show you. See, it's a little color test, okay? So I'm gonna show you my beautiful fucking pictures so far. Okay, you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. You guys don't seem enthusiastic to see my fucking painting. Aren't you more enthusiastic about this? I made a fucking painting and nobody's looking. Okay, are you ready? Okay, are you ready? This is a carpenter ant in a coal mine drinking ink. Do you see it? It's a carpenter ant in a coal mine drinking ink. I know. Thank you. Oh, here. Oh, I'll give you a little bit. Here, closer. Yeah. I mean, that's valid. I know you want to see the intricate fucking details. Yeah, my bad. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Yeah. It's really good. Thank you. I know the compliments are really appreciated. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I spent so much time on it, too. Yep. Yeah, I really had to get the details on his, like, thorax and shit, you know? Like, you kind of saw it, like, right there, you know? It's got good shading. Chiaro Sarah, I'd implore some Chiaro Sarah style shading. It's got a lot of consummate V's in it. If you couldn't see that. Yeah, and the waves of the pool, I tried to put some consummate V's, okay? Give it a little depth, you know? Show a little rocky structure under the water there. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Chiaro Sarah style
Trying
shading.
to get me to say something like, oh, I support Hamas or whatever. He's literally not allowed.
Okay.
Like, they're not. What?
This
do you
skirt
mean?
is shorter,
Like, why
and
is
I don't
this
wear anything under them, so I
denying
better
me
watch
entry
out
into
with
the
that.
country of my birth. Like, this is my
Let's put the
birthright.
red one
This
on.
is I'm an American citizen.
Keep it long.
You can't just stop me at the border
Bye.
and be like, "What's your opinion on Donald Trump?"
See
You're
ya.
not allowed to enter the nation.
It's not about
The
Trump,
goal
buddy.
here is
It's
to
not about what's your
put
opinion on
fear
Trump.
into
I mean, he
people's
might have
hearts
asked that.
to
That's
have
funny,
a chilling effect
but
on
it's not
speech.
about that.
That like
So-
the government is unafraid of intimidating
I
you
want it
in
right
illegal
there.
ways. Okay, the government is now officially
You were willing about
and
it.
able
You
to
were
intimidate
willing
you
about it?
for speech. For your speech.
And
That is
you're
a
being a
direct
martyr.
violation of the First Amendment.
Now, with
You
all that
want
said,
to
on
be a
the
martyr.
other side, you had officials denying that Hassan was targeted over his beliefs during what
There
they
you go.
called a routine and lawful inspection.
Right.
Notably, DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin accusing the streamer of, quote, lying for likes and going on to say, claims that his political beliefs triggered the inspection are baseless. Our CBP officers are following the law, not agendas. Adding, upon entering the country, this individual was referred for further inspection, a routine lawful process and apply for any traveler. Once his inspection was complete, he was promptly released.
Your
then you
inspection
had
was
Hasan responding to the Trump
normal.
administration's
I saw
defense
that.
in
What
a
did it
statement
say?
to NBC saying, what part of a lawful...
No,
then
no. What did it say right below
once his
that?
inspection was...
I got stopped by CBP at Global Entry for additional questioning. I'm out. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Very strange experience overall, though. Use some caps, you fucking uneducated slork of a man. You slork of a fucking man. Use some goddamn caps. You fucking goddamn slork, dude. Fuck, that's disgusting. Use a fucking capital I at the beginning of your fucking any statement. Period. Capital. Period. Capital. You fucking idiot. Especially on this shit. I is a specific fucking rule, you idiot. You bad grammar dumb fuck. You can't even do that shit right. And you spell like a fucking dick, and you fucking smell like a moron, and you fucking get my keyboard so I get the button. Penis! 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 There we go. Okay. This reminds me of, uh-oh, you're a bad influence. Dave Portnoy hands out his first fucking 9+ pizza review? Holy shit. This is astronomical. That's never fucking happened, dude. Holy shit. And it looks like a fucking toast massacre. What is this thing? What is this pizza? This looks burnt to fuck. It looks also kind of delicious, yeah. That crust looks a little well scoffed, you know. I like a good like mid crust. I do like a crunchy crust though. That's true too. That like, I wonder if it's like a top layer of like just last second flamey goodness. I don't know. It's very curious looking pizza. If only anyone cared, is what they're all saying. Is that crust okay? This looks ass. Portnoy finally found a pie that didn't make him cry. That's basically the Pizza Hall of Fame. Yeah. Ceres just put New York City back on the map. Ceres, C-E-R-E-S in New York. So check it out, folks. You got fucking amazing pizza there, or whatever the fuck. Now, there's been a couple splashes that plopped through my mind here, so let me, like, work them out. And I work them out. I guess just pull it back over and we'll just fucking ski through it. Okay, so fuck terrorists, fuck this and that. Okay, we'll go through mine, a couple crazy ones. We'll address everything real fast and we'll just peel through it. This is the Daily Drama. This is Spit's Daily Drama. Great, let's go. Okay, spititude. We got a lot of spititude on the Spit's Daily Drama today. This man understands the Nepo baby mind virus. Tectone made a statement about Nepo babies and how fucking sped they are and just how fucking out of touch with reality they are because of their cash. They are cash-tarded. They are rich-tarded. They are I don't know. Rich-tarded. I like that. He's 100% right. Assuming... Okay. So this bear motherfucker, this Bearski or whatever, Bearkey, bro is mad at people for traveling. Oh my god, can you believe it? So they're totally like a fucking dumb-minded fucking like Hasanite looking fucking, just their shit looks like garbage. All their shit looks like the same fucking like disinformation, lie, shit camp garbage. And it has a bunch of fucking Palestine flags everywhere and shit. It's the same fucking idiots every fucking time. There's like a portion of the internet, like 40%, that are just specifically dumb as shit and want to be stupid, wrong, dumb, fucker liars, and they just fucking ramble their fucking finger dicks off all fucking day and night and do meth and shit, and they're all fucking just brain dead, fucking hateful, weird little bastards who always fake